Welcome to Overboard, Polygon's show that's all about board games. On today's Halloween-adjacent episode, we're playing Mysterium, a game about a ghost, psychics, and murder. In this game, a group of psychic mediums must work together to solve a murder before the end of the night. But it isn't as cut and dry as Clue. Instead of logic and deduction, players must rely on creative interpretation to solve the mystery. One player takes on the role of the victim's ghost, but the ghost can't speak by earthly means. Instead, they deliver visions, represented by these cards of surrealist art, to help the psychics try to solve their murder. Over 7 rounds of the game, represented by in-game hours on a clock, each clairvoyant investigator attempts to deduce their own set of solutions. They're looking for a suspect, a location, and a murder weapon, in that order. Cards for each category are randomly chosen at the beginning of the game, depending on the number of players. So in our game with 3 psychics, there are 6 possible suspects, locations, and murder weapons. The psychics try to divine which card the ghost has assigned to them in each of the 3 categories. For example, if a player is currently looking for a suspect, the ghost might hand them this card. But what does that mean? Is the top hat a reference to magicians pulling rabbits out of hats? Or does this cutlery refer to the barber's scissors? The ghost is never allowed to explain their visions, or give any kind of nonverbal clues, if they can help it. But the mediums can discuss together what they believe the clues mean, or make bets if they think a fellow player's guess is right or wrong. Correctly predicting a player's right or wrong choice, and figuring out all the clues before the 7 rounds are over, grants the players greater clairvoyance during the final round. That comes into effect in a bit. Players can only proceed to the final round if all of them deduce their suspect, scene of the crime, and murder weapon before the end of 7 rounds. Should any of them fail to do so, the game is lost, and the murder remains forever unsolved. But if they all succeed, then the group is given one final task. Here, the ghost secretly chooses one player's suspect, location, and weapon combo as the true story of their murder. The psychics are given 3 more clues as a group, but depending on how they performed on the clairvoyance track, they may only see 1 or 2 of them. Then, based on the ghost's final clues, the psychics silently vote on which trio of cards is correct. If the majority guesses right, everyone wins. But if they fail to solve the crime, well, you end up with one angry ghost. Now let's play Mysterium.
Welcome to Overboard. Today, we are playing Mysterium. Let's get started.
Simone can't talk. I think that's fun.
You know what I've always wanted to talk about? Hemingway. Ernest Hemingway.
I have opinions about Hemingway.
Yeah.
But just like I don't want anyone to correct me. Okay,
What do you think about 20s architecture? All right.
So Simone has died, and she now must communicate to us through these dark portents that we need to try to interpret to figure out who could have done it.
Normally her dark portents are verbal, and just in our day-to-day work life.
Yes.
This is my clue for a human being.
Oh, that's it. Flip that timer, baby.
My favorite part is how frustrated Simone seemed.
These are my cards. I got a ratman.
And a birdman.
And a birdman. So I think yours, since it's just a single card,
Yeah.
it makes me think that it's like Rapunzel, hair, slicing with a knife. Makes me think barber.
That is a great interpretation.
I don't know if it's the right one.
So you've got a birdman on stilts and a rat.
Oh, no.
Which one of these is the most rat-like?
So...
Okay, here's my pitch. Magician.
I was gonna say magician because look, he looks like this is very circusy to me. This is very magic.
I was thinking because if you were going to, if you were a magician, what kind of animals are you using? Not a rat, but a bird maybe.
He's got a top hat though. That's magician's #1 thing.
What have you got?
I've got a spider on a chandelier who's turned a whole room full of people into mummies. And
we're running
see,
out of time.
I think that's got to be her because of the gear,
The
and because
clockwork?
she's the
And
oldest.
she's old
looks
like
like
a
a clock.
spider.
but there's the Anubis statues under
That's
here.
true. It is underwater. But what does that even?
No, yeah.
And
Okay.
we're almost done. Oh, and I gotta
So
vote.
don't
I
get to
agree.
vote.
I think it's Clockwoman for you.
I think
I think you're dead on with Rat Boy.
I think that's right.
I'm less
I know I
solid
argued
on...
for this, but
I also argued for Barber. I'm
Okay,
taking
good.
it back. I think you didn't get Barber right.
Yeah.
I know I said
well, then
that.
what? Who am I gonna?
I'm purple, and I chose the Magic Man. Knock once for yes, and knock twice for no. Ah, blast!
Shit.
Yes.
All right,
I did
so
a
this
good
gets
job.
burned for a bit, or I
Yes.
guess over here.
How
I
many
guess.
knocks for an apology?
That's okay.
Simone, can you hear me speaking to you? Knock once for yes. Knock.
Interrupting ghosts. Knock knock. Who's there?
Interrupting.
I know you just screwed.
Excellent.
Thank
All
you,
right,
everybody.
another win
1 point
for their
for-
guesses at least.
Great. So this person is yours forever. You get to keep her in your pocket.
So Simone, Ghost of Simone, is Sweeney Todd. My card, knock once for yes, twice for no. Yeah, good call, both of y'all.
I'm sorry. I should have.
I mean, you're
assumed
monsters,
better.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, okay, that's good. Let's flip over those locaciones because that's what
All
she'll
of them?
be. Yeah, she will be
Yeah, you'll be
sending
able to see
you.
those now.
Oh, cool.
You're on location while we're still on people.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
boy.
clock has struck 2. For some reason, it was on 5 beforehand, but
Okay,
You're
so
just a
now
rat in a hat.
a rat in a hat.
And a man on stilts.
a birdman on stilts.
Mhm.
A birdman on
Ironic.
stilts.
Right?
It's
What does
definitely
birdman
not the
need
driver.
Stilts for?
Because everyone knows a driver's worst enemy is stilts.
Mm-hmm. I believe I'm about to receive a
Oh,
vision.
God. We'll be quiet.
Oh my.
Ooh, oh,
Ah!
all at once.
Let me just go
Flip
ahead
that.
and get that
Um,
one.
Okay, yeah,
Right
that's
there.
fair. Can you show that to the...
Let's try to get it out.
Yes.
That's the nun. That's got to be
That's
the nun.
def-
Yeah, and
Defo
this is who I am guessing,
Yeah. Everyone knows
right?
nuns love organs.
Hey, hey yo.
I got 2 knights is the thing.
Oh.
2 knights in the same thing. One is all about time and one is about running away from the knight.
Who's the most
That's
knightly here?
interesting.
So,
None of these seem like knights to me.
I don't think any of them, unless we're talking about,
I mean, this guy has a medal.
he does have a medal. I don't know. Let's look at yours so that way we can get some
I got
ideas.
some-
See, I think it's wrong to focus on the knight because she gave me a card with a knight
Okay,
last
that's
time.
fair. Yeah.
I have it's a wheel rolling across a
Mhm.
bridge.
Maybe it's like the lighting looks the same as this.
It does.
But it also
Well,
looks the
that
same
one
as
this.
that.
Or
Yeah.
the wheel maybe is like.
I mean, the wheel kind of looks like that window too.
Oh.
That's some parallel.
But there's a bewheeled thing there.
I think that
Yeah,
this is a
that's-
better
Go
argument.
with your gut. I believe you so much. I'm gonna only be able to say no to both of you next turn. So
Ooh.
Hourglass with a
Hold
knight
him
in it.
still.
sorry.
And a red man. Well, there's some red here. We already tried the magician though, right?
So no magician.
Okay. There's gold medal.
Maybe
these.
like the knight. She's still thinking barber because that's what I was so into last time. But maybe that's not anymore. I'm gonna say doctor. Maybe.
No, it's not going to be the
Surgeon?
doctor.
Time
I
running
don't
out. Okay,
pick one.
well, I'm gonna say barber. Okay.
Sorry.
That's only fair, I guess. Who wants to go first this time?
I will go first because I'm so certain. Simone, my dear departed friend. Is it the nun? Knock once for yes and twice for no.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Very good.
It's, I might
Yeah,
as
buddy.
well go since I am still on the person.
And do we move these because we were both right on that?
Yeah, we did. I already got that for you. Sweet ghost. Tell me true. Once for yes, twice for no. Am I a barber? Well, good for you two, I guess. Okay. Well, that's fun. Here, I can move these around since I'm the only one who can't get his person, I guess.
Dost thou believe thine self to be croaketh
What is that word?
in an attic? Knock once for yes.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Great.
Excellent work with that.
Crush it.
Vision.
That was
Yeah,
a good
that
vision.
was a very good choice.
So, you currently know that clock woman next to a wedding dress.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way to go, I guess.
You are breezing through. Your synergy
Yeah, you two.
is
I'm
palpable.
very intuitive.
I think I just hate this ghost. Is the problem. I'm just not connecting well.
A ratman, a birdman.
A ratman, a birdman,
One
two
walking,
knights.
one on stilts. 2 knights.
I
Running
still think
and
it could be the
walking.
driver. That gold.
No, but I've already discarded the driver from my memory. I can't. I if it is the driver, I will be upset. Is the thing. There's only 2 left on here. It's
It's either the
doctor
doctor
or
the-
driver.
But neither of them.
They both have good facial hair.
Yeah.
Neither one of them has a knightly presence, but once again, this is a winner. This is a warrior. This is a brave man.
And
But that's not what we're looking for, Pat. We're looking for a murderer.
Sometimes.
one that loves stilts. I am on to that. That is my go-to here.
He could be brave if he was overcoming his fear of murdering.
Oh.
I have
What
a
a-
fear of
what a
murdering.
take.
That's the
We're all
only thing
cowards.
stopping me from murder is my fear of it.
The knight was like hunting down somebody
Yeah.
in the second card.
But driver also hunts
I'm
people down.
receiving a vision.
I also am receiving un vision.
Double the fun. Okay, flip it. Stop showing me magicians, ghost. Stop showing me magicians.
He's a learned man. It's
A
gotta be
learned
the
man, a
doctor.
book. The doctor is shining a light on.
Diseases.
All I know is that it's not the driver, so I'm gonna just do doctor.
Alright. I've got a door with a horseshoe on it sitting in a puddle of water. There's a pirate in the background and a pirate ship. And it's in
Ooh.
a storm.
Oh, that's very good.
Maybe like
Rope is
rope.
nautical.
That's
Rope
what I
is
was
a
thinking.
good
That's like
choice.
or like a treasure chest.
That is.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
My
And
heart
there's a-
says a rope. While you think about
Yeah,
that, I have
Treasures.
lo but these 2 treasures and a pool of water. And my feeling is if it were just the pool, it would be the pool. But it almost certainly has to be the golden,
It's an ornate place.
the beautiful, ornate bathroom.
Okay,
Is that
I'm
gonna
into
be
that.
there?
Yes,
That sounds great.
absolutely.
I'm gonna vote you down.
Wow.
I don't have
okay.
anything else
I'm
to vote
sorry.
with.
I still think
Okay,
you're wrong.
okay. It's not that you don't believe in me.
Yeah, it's just that I have nothing. I have not but negative votes.
And I'm gonna go with this nautical rope here.
Okay, I'm also
Well,
gonna
in
vote
which
you
case,
down.
yeah. It's not that we don't believe in you and love
Okay.
You
you,
might as well vote up for bathtub then.
since that's definitely the correct answer.
Bathtub up you up. What?
Bathtub up you up.
Good.
Bathtub up you up. Bathtub up you up. You can't join in, Ghost. I know you're struggling with that. Wouldst thou let me go first, since I am still so far behind?
Yes. I think we all believe that you have it this time.
Ghost. Bathtub up you up. Press on the table once for yes and twice for non.
Huzzah!
Great. Okay,
Well performed.
it's me, the doctor.
I will go next, since I am fairly confident in my choice. Oh, Ghost! Beauteous and wondrous Ghost. Were you murdered in a bathtub? Knock once for yes, twice for no.
Ooh! All right, I did not get that one, but I knew that that was not to be.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's a relaxing way to go.
If
Yeah.
I'm gonna go anyway, I want to be at.
Of all of these. Yeah.
Ghost. Knock once if you up. Knock once if there was a rope involved when you died.
Oh.
So no, I'm assuming because you
So?
didn't ask for a no answer.
Yes, you asked for
So,
a knock
hey,
if
okay.
a rope were involved.
So there's no rope there.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Ooh, that's good. We both get to see two
Yes.
pull things now. That's good.
Yes.
That's great.
See, we are good at this game.
We're good at this game. I forgot to put it to 3, but that was 3. And now it's 4, so we all get these back. Oh.
Excellent.
It's a bit of a flaccid clock here.
Goodness, stop fiddling with it. We're in public.
I'm sorry, guys.
Stop.
Okay, I'm done with it. Okay. Oh, to me first. Magician! Stop it! Oh.
I too see a vision.
Okay.
Oh, of a wicked, badass-looking barn, and some sort of knight riding a serpent.
A worm of some sort. Yeah, I got an
Interesting.
umbrella hanging right off the moon.
That's very pleasant.
DreamWorks Entertainment.
God, you've got like a Wild West
So yeah, I don't.
plague doctor.
I'm gonna assume the Wild Westiness of it makes me think hunting, but like also the lizard, could be maybe she's
What?
just saying outdoors.
What? No, okay, masks.
Oh, I feel like that's too small. I wouldn't have. Maybe you're right though.
I mean,
You know what? Let's start with
I
you
get
two
the
because you
feeling
seem to.
that
Yeah.
the ghost is melting somewhere.
Yeah.
Do you guys get that
This
impression?
doesn't help me get any closer to knowing what my
That's
murder weapon
a
is.
very-
Maybe it's like a vessel, like the pan.
The pan, yeah, it kind of
What
looks
was
like
your last
Oh.
one?
looks like a bit of a pan.
The last one was the rigging.
Oh yeah, we
can't
can't.
see that
We're
anymore.
not seeing.
It was
this, but
it was nautical. It was nautical nonsense. Did be something she wish.
Oh no, our ghost. I can feel a
She's
disturbance.
displeased. You can feel it in the air.
Yeah. Okay, you might be the best option here.
Okay, but what? Which one? I think
the
maybe
serpent,
the
maybe
rope.
the rope. Yeah, I was
the rope
gonna say
is my best guess.
the rope being a serpent and the rope tying the things down.
Yeah, I can't imagine which else of these it
I'd say
might
go
be.
for that, yeah.
It's definitely. I don't think
We're
it's
almost
the iron.
Out of time.
I'm gonna go with his chest again because it's like it's a pirate thing.
Okay. And
Okay, I think it's the pan, so I'm gonna go
vote you
ahead and
down,
say.
But I'm gonna vote you up for the rope.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's not hunting. Oh no.
You have to do it. Put it
Okay,
somewhere,
I'm gonna put
somewhere.
it on ship house
Yes.
lands. Do you
Yes.
have any vote for what ship house land is? All right.
Interesting.
Okay. That's great.
Hey, ghost. Did they use a chest on you? Did they smash you with the chest? Knock once if yes. Knock twice if no.
I'm certain it was the pan. I feel
I'm
confident.
getting closer to the pan now. Yeah.
I've come closer to the pan.
Ghost! I mean, I know you died in a bathroom. Were you killed with some rope in a bathroom once for yes, twice for no?
I've wasted these good ones.
Interesting. That's good. I'm glad you were not killed in a bathroom with some rope, because that raises questions.
Hey, Ghost, are you into ships? Once for yes, twice for no.
Yeah.
Oh! That was definite. Thank you for your mask idea. This is me.
Look.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna get rid of these now. Because
Excellent.
now we're all in the same place, back together. The three musketeers.
Yep. The classic psychics.
The classic psychics.
of literature, the Three Musketeers.
Let me just double check. You are not rope.
Yes.
You are not rope, and you're not chest.
Not rope,
Yes.
not chest.
You're probably rope. You should just guess rope.
I'll just
already,
go.
just to
I'll
get
aim
it
for
out of
right.
the way.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, we've got. Oh. Eyes up.
I don't know which way this goes. This goes. Interesting.
Okay, now I know we joked. We joked about me being rope. But tell me that this is not rope.
That's a damn rope.
That's a rope right there. So I'm gonna put mine on that.
What do you reckon on you?
I've got candles levitating over a bear trap.
So
Well, okay, can I
yeah.
I want you guys to guess what you think this is, and then I'm gonna say what I think it is.
Rope. 'Cause-
You are
That's it?
a fool
but there's
and a blasphemer.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm almost thinking Pan.
My instinct was iron.
Iron, yeah.
Because they look like chunks of iron in a fork.
Oh.
Yeah, they look like chunks of iron, or they look like the weights you use on a fishing line.
Okay. I was
Okay,
thinking
yeah, I
pan
like
just
that.
because of like
I
they
don't know
got
if-
handles on a thing.
I don't know if
but-
fishing is a touchstone that Simone and I share.
It's true.
Of the touchstones we share, which are many.
Iron. I could get into that.
What are y'all thinking? Is Pan? Should I just shoot for Pan again?
No, I feel like
No,
not-
she
that
would
does
have given
not
something
feel
more.
like a pan.
I think the sharpness of it
Yeah.
makes me think like razor maybe,
Yeah.
Oh.
or maybe
big
it kind
hair.
of looks like Beauty and the Beast, a tale as old as time, like the
does.
typewriter.
That is the no.
There was Ascension Iron
absolutely
in
not.
Beauty and the Beast too.
I think you should go with iron.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's an
No,
iron
I
trash.
think
No,
you
no,
should
no,
go, you should
no,
go
no,
with
no, no,
straight
no.
razor.
No, it's definitely not straight razor.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Maybe pan.
Yeah,
Just stick
Pan.
with pan because that's what we had last time.
Okay,
and,
but
like,
okay. Okay. You're wrong, but okay. Let me just plop that right down.
I'm gonna vote down on the pan, even though it's no. I'm gonna vote up because I have to trust my gut.
Okay. I guess so.
Are you voting on? Are you voting on mine?
I did, yeah.
No.
Oh.
Or the iron rather.
This is good. I like knowing how much faith you all have in me just from second to second. Oh, ghost! Am I the iron? Knock once for yes and twice for no.
Beautiful.
And you both believed in us, and it paid off.
Some good ghosting right there.
That's some solid
That is a
ghosting.
very good clue for that.
I'm not surprised Jenna's the best clairvoyant here.
I mean, it's just Simone and I do so many spooky activities together.
Mhm.
It was bound to be.
Hey, Ghost. I know we've had some trouble beforehand, but this is my first time on the weapons. Am I the rope? You know what? I'm out.
Burp once for yes and twice for no.
You know the drill. Once and twice. One is yes and the other is no. All right.
You really were the rope.
I have to be the rope. Okay, well that's good. And so I get, what, 2? Because I also
Got there
early.
Ghost?
Oh no.
1 for Pan. 2 for not Pan.
Wow. Jenna's 100%ing this game. Well, okay.
Okay, well,
But
it's
there's
either
still
the
2 more-
typewriter or the straight razor. I think it's the straight razor, but
Here's the thing though. There's this turn and there's next turn. So you're gonna hopefully get them
You will 100%.
unless she screwed up and was like, oh yeah, no, actually you were the pan. I just forgot.
Yeah.
I think we'll
that
be
would be
okay.
a complicated series of knocks to
Yeah.
communicate.
Yeah.
Okay. I think tale as old as time.
Knock out the rhythm to under pressure if you fucked up.
I thought I knew this ghost. Do ghosts ever just reach out to say, like, hey?
I'd hope so.
I feel like Ouija pretty casual on the Ouija.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like the cash.
Isn't the whole ghost thing that they have unfinished business? So if you have unfinished business, you're just gonna be like, hey, man.
Yeah, but
What
like,
if
what if
the-
your unfinished business is that like,
You didn't get high enough.
or like, you died just before the McRib was coming back,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
I see what you're saying.
Right?
So like,
I
that
mean, what
would
are you
be a
gonna do
show
but
ghost.
wait?
I've got
Oh.
an incoming. A single card.
That's a razor blade. That's gotta be a razor.
Axes over the sea.
Or
No. What are you gonna say?
a labyrinth and a Taurus, just like an old tale written
should-
upon a typewriter.
You should absolutely no.
Cones.
Yeah, I'll vote you down.
Ghost. Did I get it? Knock once for yes. Oh God! How did it take me so long
Woo!
to get to razors?
All right, but that means you still get 1 extra point over here, Blue.
Cool.
So we all get to see all 3 cards.
That's great.
very lucky.
You did very good.
I think we should go around and do a quick recap of all of our things.
Oh yeah, I want to
Okay.
hear the story behind y'all's murder.
One fateful night, Simone went into the attic without permission and disturbed the clockmaker's possessions that she left preserved exactly the way she wanted them. And so she stabbed her with a razor.
Really stab with a razor. More splashing.
It was a messy murder scene.
Deep in Simone's favorite room in her house. The ship room, where she goes to look at her ships and think about ships. She had a cold and asked for a home thing. What's that term for a doctor when they come to your house?
House call.
House call. And the doctor sure did come with a very specific... Shut up, ghost. No laughing at my wording. Anyway, she laughed at the doctor who said that he came as quickly as he could, and so he killed her with a rope.
Simone, as we all know, went to Catholic school.
Mm-hmm.
And even though she is in her 20s now, she had a particularly favorite nun, the nun who taught her social studies.
Love
But-
those social studies.
She was a cruel nun, known for ironing Simone's fingers when she misbehaved. So, one day, when Simone was in the girls' bathroom, which in Catholic school, as we all know, are absurdly ornate,
Just gorgeous.
covered
Just
in gold,
fabulous.
she was in there smoking,
Oh no.
the worst thing a young Catholic girl can do. And what could that nun do to solve her behavior but iron her? Iron all of her sins out.
Oh.
All over her body.
You are so much better at finding
You are.
motives than
Yeah.
both of us.
We're all receiving a vision.
Oh, there's no magician in this.
Simone is going to communicate to us which one of these narratives is right. So you're going to be 1. You're going to be 2.
I'm 2.
I'll be 3.
3.
And Simone's going to put a token over there, hidden, and then we'll flip it to learn
Yes.
whose narrative is real.
Okay.
Okay, so, and now we vote.
Yes.
Well, I think we take a moment.
Yeah, take a
Okay.
moment.
Take a moment, a quiet moment.
And we can't talk about it. Okay.
No. Mm.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, so we have 2 3s and 1 1. You were 1.
See, you were my second choice for this. You were not even
In
in
the
consideration.
running.
Tell me, justify yourself.
Visions, omens, importance. Golden woman. Blue room with the round windows. Once again, the wheel has
Oh.
previously represented this window.
Okay.
Bronze blades.
Okay.
Okay. What was your justification?
So
for that?
similarly, bronze blades, because there's a
Some
knife in the back.
utensils,
Okay.
okay.
I chose this because of the dress and the big dress right there. I chose this
see.
one because of like cogs, wheels, and the
Okay.
goldenness of that. So
That's
that's
a-
why I went with
That's
that
a
one.
good argument.
What did you go? Why'd you choose yourself?
I chose it because I thought this looked like Maria.
See, that's not out of the realm of possibility for Simone
Yeah.
to choose. So.
Yes, and then I had no justification for the other 2. That was the firmest hook I had, and also I believe in myself.
That's
I
fair.
mean, because we have the sort of golden house fading away, which speaks to me of the golden bathroom.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I wish I had better justification. Sometimes you just follow your heart.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
And you're right, and you win the game.
That's all right. But hey, if it's 3, then we still win because we got a majority. Oh, ghost of yore, can you please flip over the crystal ball?
Oh.
Woo!
That's how you talk to a motherfucking ghost.
Now that we have this incredible psychic link, could you explain what these 3 meant?
Justify it.
You were actually the closest. It was the white dress, the wheels for the clockwork, and then knife.
Knife was really the big thing for
Knife?
me. Yeah.
Knife.
That one sucked. But wow, good job finding a connection between the wheels and the previous wheel that I did that I had forgotten about. Your justification was very strong.
Thank you.
The
Can you
logic was
tell
sound.
me about the Ratman and the Birdman? That
Yes.
I
led
do
to
want
the
to know about
doctor?
Ratman Birdman.
There are so many accidents.
I believe my justification was that birds have pointy faces, and doctors use pointy objects. I was having some problems with that round.
That is such a sharp objects take on
It was not my best work.
That's fair. Simone, I've
Can we
really.
talk about the other mistake?
I'm sorry. I do really want to know about Ship House.
Oh, Brian. Here, as you see,
Mm-hmm.
is a train rolling through the desert with,
Just
again,
like a ship.
a masked man on it.
Yes.
I thought this was a boat. I saved this for rounds. For 2 rounds, I saved this card thinking I have to save this boat for Brian because it will make his life so easy. It will be so easy for him once I put this boat down.
Oh my god.
It was not a boat, and I didn't realize that until you were like, oh, a train running through the desert. And then I was like, what? And that is why I had to go under the table for a while.
I mean,
I
you
was
got
crying.
there.
You
You got there, though.
All
I'm really
right.
glad you got there. I would have felt
That's-
super bad if you hadn't.
That's it.
And this has been Overboard. And this has been Mysterium. Make sure you subscribe for more videos from Polygon and share this with all of your friends this Halloween.
I was working in the lab. Late at night.